Hi, my name is Christian, and this is my story. Born and raised in Winnipeg, I'm the youngest in our family of 6. I was baptized as a baby, and our family occasionally attended church at Christmas. So Jesus was someone I heard about, but not someone I had a relationship with. My parents were always very supportive of my siblings and I, and loved us unconditionally. They instilled good family values in us and supported us as best they could, even in the most challenging of times. When I was in grade 9, our family faced one of the biggest challenges imaginable. I came home from school one day only to find that we'd lost our home as my parents were forced to declare bankruptcy. It was a lot for a teenage kid to process. The instability in our home at times was hard for me, and I often didn't know how to process everything. When I turned 18, I decided it was time for me to move out on my own, and the uncertainty of life and having to make ends meet hit me like a tidal wave. I experienced a severe bout of anxiety and depression, living in constant fear. I stopped eating and at one point lost so much weight I was down to 90 pounds. I felt alone, asking myself, why is this happening to me and where did I go wrong? In all of this darkness, Jesus was already at work. Looking back, I see that He was always with me and placed so many people in my life. In 2007, I met my best friend and love of my life, Jillian. We married in 2009, built a beautiful home together, and in 2013 we welcomed our son Liam into this world. We were establishing our careers and life looked great from the outside. But despite all of the joy and love that I was experiencing, I still felt like something was missing. As I tried to figure out what was missing in my life, I tried to fill it with all of the things that society tells us we need. And the years went on, along with life's ups and downs. In 2016, I discovered that I had a heart defect, and in 2018 had surgery to correct it. I remember feeling so anxious and fearful of leaving my family behind, and just before being wheeled into the operating room, a real sense of calm came over me. And in that moment, I knew I was going to be okay. In 2019, our family decided to move our camper trailer out to a seasonal site near Lac du Bonnet, Manitoba. It is there that we met Wes and Janie Weiss and their boys. We grew closer to their family, and I was really curious about the work that Wes did at Oasis, so he invited us out to a service in 2021. I will never forget walking into Oasis for the first time. I experienced a sense of peace and joy that I hadn't felt before. When the music started, something stirred deep inside of me, and it felt like this is where I was meant to be and that I was home. We have been attending Oasis and have been part of a life group for 2 years now, and it is during that time I've come to realize what I had been searching for my entire life: a relationship with Jesus. As I grow in my relationship with Jesus, I am becoming a better husband, father, and son, and I've been able to see how present He has been in my life all along. Through every hardship, every act of kindness, every open door, He was there. I just didn't know it, but I do now. Today, I am choosing to be baptized to publicly declare my love for Jesus Christ and my commitment to growing in my relationship with Him every day.